just to get that woman. And that's how our people operate, man. And that's being covetous. And there's other examples. So the Lord said, beware of covetousness, for a man's life consists not in the abundance of things which he possesses. That's right, man. That's why a lot of you people, man, you're not shit, man. That's why we told the so-called white man, which a lot of you white people, you in this mindset. You think you the shit because you got so-called money, okay? But your money's about to collapse, man, okay? And you about to feel a whole lot of world of hurt this year, man. So the playing field is going to be leveled out, man. And you going to see, man, you ain't shit, man. And these women going to see that you ain't shit. Because that's the only reason they deal with your monkey ass. Because they think you the shit because you got money. But you ain't the shit. You ain't nothing, man. You vanity. Okay? Alright? And that's the majority of people here in America, too. Alright? You think that your life, what makes you alive is having a whole bunch of shit, and it's not. For a man's life consists not in abundance of things which he possesses. Okay? That's right. Psalms 49:16. It says, be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. For when he dieth, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him. Okay? That's right. That's right. So that's the mindset you're supposed to have, man. Like, honestly, everything that I have is a gift from the Heavenly Father. So that should take away that pride, man. Okay? Deuteronomy 8:10. It says, when thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he hath given thee. Beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God, and not keeping his commandments, and his judgments, and his statutes which I command thee this day. Lest when thou hast eaten and art full, and hast built goodly houses and dwelt therein, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiplied, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up, and thou forget the Lord thy God, which brought thee forth out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage, who led thee through that great and terrible wilderness, wherein were fiery serpents and scorpions and drought, where there was no water, who brought thee forth water out of the rock of flint, who led thee in the wilderness who fed thee in the wilderness with manna, which thy fathers knew not, that he might humble thee, and that he might prove thee to do thee good at thy latter end. Okay, that was talking about our people, the Israelites, when they was going into the land of Canaan. Moses was warning them, when you get all these things, you receive your land, and you get all these basically all the riches and stuff that was going to be bestowed on them, which the Lord gave to our people, not to get puffed up, man. Okay, and to never forget where they had came from. Okay, because through the wilderness for 40 years we was in the desert for 40 years because of wicked ass niggas, okay, being rebellious, wanting to go back to Egypt. That the Lord got tired of them, and we had to stay in the desert 40 years until these niggas dropped dead, man. Okay, all right. But when we finally got into the land, and with Joshua and the judges, and then finally under David and King David and King Solomon, we had possession of all the land that was given to us, and we had the heathen in subjection, and we was basking in the glory of the Lord that he gave to us. Our people end up going off, and now we in this state where we on the bottom, but the Lord about to flip it. Okay, all right. Verse 17, Deuteronomy 13:17. And thou say in thine heart, my power and the might of my hand have gotten me this wealth. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant which he swore unto thy fathers as it is this day. Okay. So it's all because the Lord honoring the covenant he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and his sons, which that's only that this Bible is containing or dealing with, not everybody. Okay. That he gave them those things. So our people shouldn't be juiced up anyway with all this pride, man. But you know where that pride comes from? Them following the example of these wicked ass niggas out here, like these rappers and entertainers. Alright, this is 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. Okay. It says godliness. That's the first part. Okay, what's godliness? Following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, man. Okay, applying it to the best of your ability. And having faith. Okay, both faith and doing those things which are contained in the scriptures is what is godliness. Okay. With contentment. Being content with what you have, man. And knowing what is the most important needs. Alright. Your daily bread. Understanding what your daily bread is what is important. Okay. It's great gain. Okay. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food, keyword food, and raiment, which is clothing, let us be therewith content. So where that contentment comes from is having eating, okay, and being clothed. Not, it didn't say thou shalt be clothed in Sean John, or thou shalt wear thou rocketh wear. If thou wearest these things not, then thou is sinning. No, it doesn't say that. That's not. It says having food and raiment. So if you got clothes on, okay,